and welcome back to my YouTube channel, where I show you how to make easy bake recipes so then you don't have to get your head stuck in a cookbook. Sorry I was not on last week, I had the flu. Today we're going to be making a peanut butter bundt cake. Now in order to make this recipe you have to have a special cake pan, which I got mine at Walmart, but you can get them on Amazon. I'm sure you can get them at Target or anywhere you buy your baking stuff, but I just got mine specifically at Walmart. So we're going to start off by wiping out our bowl. You will need 2 bowls for this, no matter if it's glass, plastic, whatever you prefer. But I'm using glass for the sake of you being able to see. So first on our recipe, we need to soften our butter. You need a cup of butter, which if you're using margarine, which I am, you need 2 sticks to make a cup. So it needs to be softened, not melted. People make that mistake all the time. I'm sure I would have made that mistake if I was not told to soften it and not melt it. So you're just gonna put it in the bowl. And you are gonna get some on your hands, probably, depending how long it's been refrigerated for. Like, I just bought mine, so I will pause this and be back when it is all softened. Okay, now that I have softened my butter, we're gonna bring back the bowl and we're gonna dump them in. Make sure you get everything out. Do I have like a mini little? Make sure you get all the butter out. That's how that works again. Now, for the sake of this, I'm not gonna lick my fingers. That would be bad if I licked my fingers. Next, you need half a cup of creamy peanut butter. For this, I think I'm gonna take a spoon and I'm gonna spoon it in there like a big giant looking off spoon, and get your 1/2 cup and stick it in there. Oh my. And I'm gonna use one of my cute little thingies and use the bowl and see how much I get here. I drop it right in there. Looks like I need a bit more. I think I only need a bit of that. Looks like I have about there. I'm going to scoop the peanut butter back in there just for the sake of use. And it can be used for other items in the future. I'm going to put that in the thing. So then I'm not. And then I'm going to get it all out into my bowl. And there you go. There you have your peanut butter. And I'm definitely going to clean that off because that might be needed in the future. Now, for the future, for later in the video, you will need another bowl because we are making our frosting. But you can use other frosting if you prefer to use the store-bought frosting. You can, but if you like making your frosting, stick around. And we'll make our frosting together. And if you do not want to make your frosting, you can skip to the end. Next, we are going to need 1 cup of sugar. I have to open my sugar because I just got a new sugar a couple days ago. These are always a pain in the butt to open. You need 1 cup. I'm going to grab my 1 cup. This is a brand new sugar, so it's going to be compact. It's hard. I'll briefly need a bit more. Let's see about that much. You're done with your sugar for right now. I think you might need sugar later. No, you can put your sugar aside. You will not need it again. Actually, oh, I just got peanut butter on it. We're done with that. Next, you need a cup of packed brown sugar. I'm gonna do it over this bowl, my butter bowl. What kind of powdered sugar are you buying? Looks like sand. Alright, so you're gonna dump your brown sugar in there. I'm done with that for right now. And then we're gonna need 5 large eggs. I've got my eggs prepared here. Make sure you don't get any eggshells. We don't want eggshells. For example, I just got an eggshell. So, got it fixed. Don't want any eggshells. Use a hard cracker. It prefers large eggs, specifically according to my recipe. I prefer large eggs because it just. Why am I getting so many eggshells today? I prefer large eggs to use in this recipe, but oh, it cracked on me. Yeah, it's preferred, definitely, because according to the recipe, it's 5 large eggs, and we don't want any more, like, the smaller the egg, the more eggs you need, and I don't have a exact measurement for any other size but large. So next, you need 3 teaspoons of vanilla extract, to be exact. 3 teaspoons, which this would be my teaspoon. I'm gonna do it over a bowl. So if I get too much. 1, 2. Yep, I spelled it right. See? 3. You will not need any more vanilla extract. Next, you need 3 cups of all-purpose flour. Now, I have to be very careful picking this flour up because something went wrong and it is like flying out the sides. It's also new. It's been put in a shopping bag in order to make it from my house to my grandma's house because it was going everywhere and my dad put it in a shopping bag and it's going all the way down the back because. And now I have flour all over my table. It's what I pay for, I guess. 3 cups of all-purpose flour. Oh my gosh. See, when it's brand new, it scares me. 1. 2. 3. You will not need any more flour. You can set that aside. I'm going to wipe off my hands because that flour has become my enemy. I'm going to use a different towel because that one has peanut butter all over it. Do you have salt? I forgot to ask for salt. Up here? Mm-hmm. Oh, right here. My favorite. Mm-hmm. This one's my friend. I forgot to ask for salt. Half a teaspoon of salt. Doesn't matter if you use like the big canisters of them or you use your little salt shakers that you probably have at home. only half a teaspoon. I'm also going to do this over a bowl for the sake of spilling. So I don't want any spillage. I already have a bunch of spillage from either flour or salt. It's either one or the other, or it's both. Next, we're gonna need half a teaspoon of baking powder. Baking powder, I was hiding. Baking powder. Half a teaspoon, so a half teaspoon again, like we did with the salt. We don't even need any more baking powder, and the next is baking soda. You need a 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. My baking soda has clearly disappeared. Oh, here he is. He's in the big bag. There should be no questions here. It got opened wrong. I opened it wrong, and it got obliterated. And let's just say it was never meant to be like this. We'll put it back in the bag later, because I'm not doing that now. 1 cup of milk. It can be 2%, 1%. I don't think it matters. This recipe says 2%, but I only have 1%, so we're gonna go with it. Okay, I gotta fill this up. Oh, my hair's getting stuck to it. Always shake your milk. Never not shake it. At least I shake my milk because I use dairy milk, so at home. But this isn't like dairy milk compared to what I use. Oh, this milk is gonna expire, by the way. March 13th.
Oh, it's still good?
It's still good. It's gonna expire in like a week. I'm gonna pour it in. I've never used milk in a recipe before. It's my first one. Glad I used this bowl. The other bowl's for the frosting. If I can get the lid on this, we'll continue. And that is all you need for this. I need to go find a wooden spoon. That's the first thing that I ended up forgetting. So I will be back to mix this. Well, no, I will be back after I mix it. Change that. Alright, so I finished mixing. It should look like this. Should give off like a peanut butter look. You will need your pan greased and floured. Now, I forgot to say earlier, I do this every single time. Preheat your oven to 325, and then it'll be in the oven for 65 to 75 minutes. That is a lot of time. Now you're gonna dump it into your plate. I think I'm gonna need assistance with this because I think I have to turn the bowl. So I'm gonna get my grandma to give me some assistance. Let me get my biggest thing that I have. Do you want to turn the bowl, or do you want? Okay. Okay. We're gonna dump it in. You just need to spin it to get it more. Turn. Do you want to try to like scoop the rest and make it easier? Oh, it's going off the edge. So yeah, you just need to get the rest in. I'm gonna spin the bowl and let her do what she needs to do. You want to be able to get all that batter into the cake. So then, now you will need to like put like Pam or whatever you use as like a non-stick item. And then after you finish that, let me taste this. That's good. I'm gonna have Papa taste it. Leave him some.
Okay.
You will need to add a bit of flour here and there, like in every little spot, add flour. Now I'm gonna get this in, and then I will be back for flour. All right, welcome back. We're gonna start on the frosting. Now remember, if you don't make the frosting, you use the store-bought, that's okay. You can skip this part and go right to the end where I'll show you how it turned out. So you'll need your bowl. We're gonna do my signature. Wipe out the bowl. I have a different towel this time because I don't know what happened to my other one. Now for your frosting, you need 1/4 cup of butter, which is 4 of these. Which I'm gonna do that real quick. I'm gonna pause this. You get a little break, and then I will be back with the butter. See you then. Oh, and one more thing before I go microwave my butter. It has to be softened. Not melted, softened. A lot of people make that mistake, as I said earlier. Softened. So about 25, 30 seconds. And or if it's not softened to the touch, then when you touch it, then it needs more time. Alright, I am back with my butter. We're going to dump it in. I'll bring my bowl more centered. Make sure you get all that butter out. Okay, butter is all out. There's only 4 ingredients needed for your butter. You can use a mixer, but I'm going to use a whisk. Just tell you that early. I'm getting peanut butter all over my fingers. 2 tablespoons of creamy peanut butter. Now, my grandma requested 3, so I'm going to do 3. She wants it more peanut buttery than it should be. So, I'm going to add more peanut butter. We got to bring Mr. Peanut butter back. She wants 3. Bet you can do 2. But if you like peanut butter with all your heart, you can do 3. Or maybe even more. You can do 4. Depending on how much you like peanut butter. If you don't really like peanut butter, do 2. But if you love peanut butter, do 3. But if you love peanut butter with all your heart, do 4. 2 tablespoons. So I need my 1. Of course it was used, so my liquid, so I gotta wipe it out. I need a mini. Just a finger. 1. This is not working. Oh no. It's the back of a spoon. I'm a great detective when it comes to knowing. I'm just a great detective. I think I'll make a great detective when I grow up. I want to go into that field of work. So remember, 2 if you don't really like it, 3 if you love it, and 4 if you eat it on a daily basis, basically. It's a bit scary if you eat it more than once a day. It's a bit scary sometimes. Because those people can be pretty scary. Who eat peanut butter just for a living. What is that? There was fuzz in my peanut butter. There was fuzz in my peanut butter. That is not right. Some black fuzz got into my peanut butter. That noise is loud. Come off. Never mind, it's not gonna come on. Okay, we'll get the rest off using the corner of this. That's enough. Okay, so you will not need any more peanut butter after how much peanut butter we use. We do not need any more peanut butter. Next is confectioner's sugar. I have a specific way I'm going to do this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, take my 1/2, dump it into the 1/2, and then shake it in. You'll understand when you watch it. It's a new bag, so everything is basically new here that either has not been used or hasn't been opened. I am having a struggle cutting, apparently.
Somebody dropped some peanut butter. Had to be you.
This bag will not cut.
Thank you, that was good.
You're welcome, Grandpa. Okay, perfect opening. Oh. You gotta get it into that one cup. Now, if you have another way you do it when you cook, then do it your way. This way could get a bit messy. It's getting all over me. These are my expensive shorts. So that's about 1 cup. I trust you. That's it. And then my grandma's gonna politely shake it in. Hands free. Because my grandma's doing it. It's taking a while. If you have another way you like to do it your way. But I do it this way. Alright, show them the rest in. Thank you. And then, oh no. Can you take that bag? That bag is really not nice. We're going to end it with 3 tablespoons. Well, I'm going to do 2. 1 to 3 tablespoons of milk. If you like it less dense, do 3. If you like it more dense, do 1 or 2. I'm going to do 2. Because I feel like I want it less dense. Oh, I didn't grab a TBS. Dang. Sorry, I am looking for my tablespoon. TBS. I'm gonna shake my milk again because it's been sitting out. I'll do 2 shakes. I'm gonna do it over a bowl for the sake of I don't want to spill. One. 2. 2 is my limit, but if you like it more, I can add more as I whisk. All right, I'm gonna whisk it. I will be back. So I did end up making a little mistake myself. I can't remember if I said this or not. I could have said it and not done it. It was 2 cups of confectioner's sugar. I only did 1. I figured that out very quickly. So if I did end up only saying 1, it is 2. So just add another cup and mix it in. It doesn't make a difference compared to just putting it all in at once and mixing. It shouldn't make a difference. So yeah, if I did end up messing that up, I'm very sorry. It wasn't intended on to be messed up. So you should get it consistently like this if you ended up mixing 2 in. If not, go ahead. It's not that big of a deal. Just mix in that extra 1. And it should be good. I still have 50 minutes on my timer, so I'll be back in 50 minutes.
2,000 years later.
Alright, welcome back. I am going to show you how to flip it. So, you gotta let it cool for 10 minutes before you go to flip it. So, let me bring it over, so then it's easier that way. There we are. So, it should look like this in the pan. But to flip it, you have to put your pan, whatever you choose. I picked this one. It's crispy.
In the middle. In the middle?
It's in the middle, I think. And you're gonna flip over. Give it a little patty, 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 patty. Oh no, I can't pick it up. And then it should look like that. This is how he turned out. He's definitely really hot. You can see the steam rising up. But this is how he looks without the frosting. You just dump your frosting on top and it might just drip down the sides. Yeah, I'm not going to show you the frosting part, sadly, because it still has to cool. But this is how it should look. That is how you make a peanut butter bundt cake, but you just dump your frosting on top on your own. And then you have your peanut butter bundt cake. Have a great rest of your day, And tune back in next week. I will be back on Saturday, even though it's Sunday, because I had something I had to do yesterday. But tune back next Saturday for a cookie recipe, because I have to bake cookies for a Sunday event that I have that I'm making cookies for. So tune back in next Saturday for a cookie recipe. See you then.